My name is Keith Thompson. What are the five important questions we need to ask ourselves when it comes to retirement? Well, question number one, what percent of your current income will you need to replace in retirement? You may have heard a lot of discussion on this, and there's many numbers floating out there. The most popular ones you hear is 80 to 85%. And what that says is whatever you're earning right now, pre-retirement, you will need to have at least 80 to 85% of that going into your retirement years. Is that an accurate number? Well, we are going to look at that in great detail and actually show you how you can calculate your replacement income to figure out what your specific number should be. Question number two, what is your Social Security strategy? What should it be? For those of us who are not as familiar with Social Security, this is the key to the strategy around Social Security. You are allowed to start collecting Social Security once you turn age 62. That's the earliest by law that you can claim. Each year that you defer collecting it, it increases by 8% each year. So think of that as having a retirement savings account, and every year you don't touch it, it grows another 8%. That's actually a phenomenal return. Many retirees don't have any kind of assets in their portfolio that generates an 8% return. So Social Security gives you that the longer you delay taking it. But once you hit age 70, it no longer grows at 8%. It will only grow at the cost of living adjustment. It will not grow at an 8% return. So if you're prudent, you will know that the age range for you to take Social Security is between 62, the earliest possible, and 70, the latest that is prudently desirable. Or you can collect it at what this Social Security calls your full retirement age, your FRA, and that would be if you're born after 1959, 1960 and beyond, that would be age 67. So those really are, if you think of them as the three age ranges that you want to think about, minimum 62, maximum 70, or your full retirement age. And we will discuss under what conditions it would make sense to take it for the different scenarios. Question number three, what is your specific life expectancy? What does that mean? What it really means is, how long do you expect to live? Well, why does that matter? Well, it matters for a lot of reasons. It matters because depending on your life expectancy, that will determine one, how much you might need to save in your retirement accounts. Two, might impact your Social Security strategy to begin with. And three, it might impact how much you choose to leave behind to those you care about in your post life. And so your specific life expectancy will impact a lot of things around how you determine your retirement number. Question number four, what are your pre and post-retirement investment risk tolerance levels? A mouthful, I admit, but let's break it down. What do we mean by that? Well, what is your risk tolerance level? That's what that means. And is your risk tolerance level the same in your pre-retirement years as in your post-retirement years? When should you shift your investment risk tolerance levels? Very important questions. It turns out a lot of people don't spend enough time thinking about it, but this can have a major impact on how much your retirement savings compound over time. And finally, we alluded to this earlier, what is your anticipated legacy upon your death? What do you want to leave behind? Now, there are many ways to think about legacy. You could think about legacy in a non-financial way, such as moral, upstanding character, the type of person you want people to remember you as. But you can also think of legacy from a financial perspective, and that's the aspect that we're coming from. What do you want to leave behind financially? You might want to leave something for your kids or your grandkids. You might want to leave something for your favorite nieces or nephews, cousins, or whoever you might be family wise. Or it could be a favorite charity or some other entity. But what is it you want to do from a financial legacy perspective? All of that will be impacted by how much you choose to save in your retirement. And it will also be guided by your own life expectancy. So with all of